Well, hello, and welcome back to another episode of Shenanaguy Plays Trails of Cold Steel 2. Albeit 2 weeks after the last part. Sorry about that. Things kept getting in the way of recording time, but that is life, I suppose. We're going to go ahead and continue on with meeting up with, I think it was Elliot and Fee. Well, here we are. This is point D. Yeah, this does seem like the kind of area that the Alliance wouldn't bother patrolling. Now we just need to wait for Elliot and Fee to...
Green!
Dots!
I'm not seeing things, am I?
No, you are not.
It really is you, right?
Yes.
Yep, it really is me. It's great to finally see you again, Elliot.
I can't believe my eyes. I can't believe you're here.
Likewise. Can't help but feel a little bad, though. I'm sorry for how things happened. I didn't mean to worry you so much.
No, it's fine. I had faith that you would come back to us one day. That you were out there alive and well someplace, even if we didn't know where that someplace was. I told you how I wanted us to play music together again, right? So I never stopped believing, not once.
Thanks, Elliot. It means a lot to me. And thanks for waiting for me. I'm glad this day could finally come.
Welcome back to the team, Reen.
Oh yeah, what happened to Fee? I thought you were with her.
I was, but right before we took off to meet with you guys, she seemed to notice something and told me she'd catch up later. I'm sure she won't be long.
I'm back.
Fee! Whoa!
Oops.
Oops. Yeah, sure.
A little dramatic, don't you think?
That had to be intentional.
Ow, ow, ow. I'm not sure that was such a good idea, Fee. It'd kinda spoil the reunion if you broke a bone or something. Or me, for that matter. What's wrong?
Dots.
Don't tell me you really did hurt yourself.
Nope, I'm good. It just sunk in that it's really you.
Who else would it be? I'm happy to see you're okay.
I wasn't going to give up. I wasn't going to risk losing my new family. And I wanted to see you again, Reen.
Yeah, same here. I wanted to see you again, too.
Thanks for coming back to us, Reen.
And thanks for giving me a place to come back to.
Aw, so touching.
Well, that's all of us, together again.
Can't help but crack a smile when watching them, can you? Don't know if I've ever seen anyone so happy to see their friends again.
I should hope so. It wasn't easy making it happen.
After Reen was finally reunited with Elliot and Fee, everyone took turns catching each other up on what had happened while they were apart before shifting the discussion to what their next move would be as a group. Well, that's one region down. Only 2 more regions to go in the hunt for the rest of Class 7. Must be feeling pretty good about that, huh, Reen? You bet. It wouldn't have been possible without your help either. It does sound that way from what you've said. So on behalf of all of us, thank you for everything you've done for Reen. You too, Celine. Thanks. What are you thanking me for? I didn't do anything. That's not true at all. You were the one who took Reen away from Trista. You're the reason the rest of us could stand up and fight without worrying about him. And if not for that, I doubt we'd be here together like this now. I'd say you did more than enough to deserve thanking. Yeah, I read that right. Okay, so thanks. Dots. Elliot's right. So have some thanks from me too. I swear, you guys are the worst at making a huge deal out of absolutely nothing. However it happened, you're all here now. So, where to next, guys? Well, if it's not plainly obvious enough, wherever Ring goes, we go. No matter how dangerous the situation may be, we'll overcome it as a team. What Maki has said, we still have to find everyone else too. And rescue Princess Alpha and Elise from the Alliance on top of that. Yep, that's not open to negotiation. Thanks, guys. Your help means a lot to me. Should we go back to Valimar then? Blah, 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 blah. We'll be able to use him to return to Ymir as soon as his mana has recovered. That's one option. I was expecting that we'd be away for a while longer, but we're going to need a base of operations at some point. I don't think it's the option we should choose, though. Question marks? As opposed to what? You got something else in mind? I do. While returning to Ymir is a valid choice, why not keep going and try to get to Gorelia Fortress instead? Oh, I didn't think of that. That's not a bad idea. We were trying to get there to contact the 4th Armored Division ourselves before you came. Still, the Twin Dragons Bridge is one of the Alliance's most important strongholds. Trying to pass through there is going to be risky. Oh, I know, but I think it's a risk worth taking. It could allow us to find out what the situation in the Imperial Army is, how Instructor Neidhart is doing, and above all, it should give us a better idea of how the war is developing. Knowing that should help us better decide what path we should take as a class. Makes sense. So far, you've just been watching things unfold from the outside. This could give you an opportunity to see what's happening on the inside, right? Right. Of course, I also want to make sure that Lieutenant General Craig knows his son is safe, too. Thanks, Reen. Alright, I'm in. Let's do this. Same here. But it's gonna be totally dangerous, you know. Yeah, but we all know as well as anyone that sometimes danger is worth facing. And this is one of those times, so let's go see Dad and figure out what we're going to do. Agreed. Glad you're with me on this. You're in a bad enough situation as it is without making things harder for yourselves. Let kids be kids, Celine. It's more fun that way. If that's what you've decided, then sign me up too. I know the geography of the area up ahead pretty well. Of course, we appreciate your support. Well, with that settled, now we need to find a way to get to the other side of the bridge. Indeed, we'd need a permit to get by it through ordinary means. Yeah, but they're definitely on the lookout for us. Even without our uniforms on, there's a fair chance we might get caught. We've got one choice left then. Oh, what's that? I found a route that might get us through unnoticed earlier. There's still a chance we might get caught, but I think it's worth a try. Really? Sounds promising. If no one has any objections, then I say we try her way. Can you show us the way, Fee? Yep, let's roll. We just need to head down to the bridge, and we shouldn't have any problems unless we try to pass through the checkpoint. Okay, we all ready to go? Yes! Elliot and Fee joined the party. Oops. You can now change the party order and switch party members in and out of battle. You can now use Burst Link Attack. I'm not gonna lie, I do not remember what the Burst Link Attack is.
I'm so happy we're together again.
More people's always a good thing.
You guys have no idea.
Oh. We need to set up their equipment, don't we? Yes. Alright, so what options do we have for her? The higher evasion's probably best. Yeah, I think we'll go with the evasion. And that gives her the highest speed, so we'll go with that. This boosts the arts, so we'll go with that. And this also boosts the arts. Not as much protection, but that extra little bit of arts may help a little bit. I'm thinking strength. Yeah, we'll go strength for Machias. And then as far as the ornament setups, we'll prioritize speed, magical damage, and physical damage. And we'll just leave it at that for now. No point in going through like every single quartz we have and doing the...
Let's hang a left here.
Just keep following the highway. You can't miss it.
And doing the, you know, most optimal setup. Just a waste of time this early in the game. We're already OP as it is. I don't know if we've scanned one of these cats.
Advantage is ours. Let's finish him. Okay.
Battle scope. Flying feline. A winged feline monster relentlessly pursues its prey, attacking with kicks from above.
Okay.
Whoops. We've scanned one of those, I'm pretty sure. So we should be good on that. This may be spoilers, but we're going to check. Yes, we got the cat. We got that. Got that. So when you're going through the monster guide to check your like battle scope things, just the monster showing up isn't enough. It has to be all of these details on the right side have to be revealed as well, like each unbalanced efficacy, items, the sepith they drop, status efficiency, like all of that stuff has to be revealed for it to count as having fully scouted that creature. We got one of those. Crop muncher, black sheep. We don't have that one yet. Okay. I think this game is one where some things, some extra, what am I trying to say? So some extra like things you can do on the side. They're not exactly side quests. They're important to the story. But you'll miss out on things if you don't do them at a certain time. We'll just go do it, and I'll explain it after, because I'm trying real hard not to spoil it. I don't know if it's this way or the other way. It's the other way. Okay. This way. If it's on this map, and it might not actually be on this map.
What an ornate treasure chest.
Oh, yeah, I guess it's not on this map. Okay.
I hope we're strong enough to take that monster on.
Oh, I forgot that
This one's dangerous.
the more difficult
Stand your
monsters
toes.
follow us.
My turn.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Didn't do full damage on it? And he missed! What the heck?
Give this to me. Eat that. That takes care of them.
It's okay. Machias deserves to finish a thing off here or there. Oh, yeah, I don't know if we've run into these yet, but this is another thing. Oh, I never noticed the textures moved on that. Interesting. Oh, it's the shadow of the tree branch. Okay. Anyway, these blue chests are new ones. Is that a treasure chest? It looks different compared to the ones we usually see. I think it's safe to say this thing is not your run-of-the-mill chest. I would have to agree. What's more, it also appears that this chest can only be opened by Elliot and Machias. Us? How does that work? Your guess is as good as mine. For whatever reason, your wavelengths match that of this chest. Why not open it and see what happens? Field maps and dungeons contain special blue chests known as trial chests. These contain powerful monsters and can only be opened with specific characters. Inspecting the chest once all required characters are present will allow you to take on and conquer the enemies within. Overcoming the trial will net those who emerge victorious a large amount of Link EXP, as well as let them use Overdrive together in battle. Information on trial chests has been added to the notebook. Right, so trial chests. You have to be, you have to kind of plan your party later on in the game so that you can have the right characters for the chests. A spiritual presence is emanating from the chest. Combatants, Elliot and Machias. Monster level, level 50. Open trial chest. Yes.
Stay on guard and don't get cocky.
Okay.
I think... I'm not 100% sure. I might be mixing up games here. But I think you have to scan trial chest monsters separately. Senor Bear Mole, a large, ferocious bear monster, swings its stick effortlessly to fell foes.
Right.
Let's see. Get these guys too. Yeah, I'm pretty sure trial chests count as like a separate area. So even if you've scanned. Did they knock?
Okay.
Oh no, they just knocked him back. Okay. Get your revenge,
Shine in
Elliot.
darkness. Nocturne spell.
Nice, nice.
Right. Eat that.
Ooh,
They're off balance.
I'll back you up.
nice.
Sweet victory.
A well-deserved one at that.
Yes, yes, indeed. So I've already overcame the trial. Elliot and Machias' bond strengthened. HP and EP were fully restored. So I'm pretty sure I hit all of these chests in the last playthrough I did of this. So everybody should already have the overdrive benefits. But as you just saw, you can still gain extra Link EXP from them. Yeah, so we want to go... I really hope that not opening that chest because we can't doesn't count against the chest count at the end of the game. I know I've said that before, but it really makes me nervous because it doesn't show as having been opened on the map.
This is my first time seeing the bridge from outside a train.
It's pretty impressive, I guess.
We'll have to get back on the highway to reach it, though.
Or we could just jump down. It's not that far. We could jump down onto this thing and then onto that lower ledge there, and then there's those little, I don't know, pillar things that come out from the front on the sides. And then we could probably drop down from that. This is anime too. We could probably just hop straight down and we'd be perfectly fine.
I spy with my little eye the goods.
Indeed.
Enemy sighted. Let's take them out.
Ah, 3 of
My
them, huh? Try a flash grenade on him. Ooh.
Let's move. Ha!
Right.
So that animation right there, when we defeat them,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's this game where we finally learn more about that.
Targets eliminated. That's
But
good.
that animation is that's a decent. That animation is like an actual. There's a canonical reason for it. So, yeah. I don't think it's like super critical, if I remember correctly. Just kind of a, you know, there's a reason for it. It does kind of tie in with things, but not make or break the storyline kind of thing. Please don't be frozen. Oh, whew. Twin Dragons Bridge. I've never actually been to the Twin Dragons Bridge before. Well, it's about as heavily guarded as you'd expect from a major military base like this. It's technically made up of 2 giant bridges going from east to west, but its defensive power is really something. The Noble Alliance has got every reason to love showing it off, while with it being one of their most important strongholds. And with the war going on, security's going to be even tighter than usual. This isn't going to be easy to cross. The highway on the other side's been blockaded like this one, so even if we do get across, we won't be able to just head straight to the fortress like it's nothing. Oh well, what are we going to do? The Noble Alliance sends troops to the fortress using the Transcontinental Railroad. We'll use its tracks. Will that actually be safe enough to do? Look over there. That's them. They go through the fortress and branch off into a small railway track used for transporting freight. If we follow that, we should be able to get to Guerrilla Fortress without being spotted. Oh yeah, you're totally right. Like you said, it branches off from the main line, so it's not part of the standard route, but that works for us just fine. Well, it sounds great in theory, but don't you think it's a bit risky? They shouldn't notice us, yes, but what are we going to do if they do? I still think we should give it a go. Are you sure? No matter how you look at it, this is a major alliance base. We're not going to get through without taking some sort of risk, great or small. And this sounds like our best option. Might as well go for it. Yeah, you have a point. The country's in the middle of a war. We've got to do what we've got to do. We don't have much of a choice anyway. I'm not a fan of gambling, but let's go. How are you planning to get down into the tracks, though? Onto the tracks, though. We could jump over the fence if you're down for risking the Alliance filling us full of holes. Or not. I'm guessing there's a maintenance passage that leads down there. We should see if we can find anything in that waiting area to our left. Okay, we'll have to be careful not to draw suspicion to ourselves, but let's see what we can find out by asking around. I don't think there's anything important. I'm just going to go through our handy dandy guide. Oh, you can learn a recipe in this rest area. You speak to Maurice, which I believe is this one? Yeah, Merchant Maurice. Talk to her and she'll teach you the cheese omelet recipe, which I believe we already have all the recipes. Yeah, we do. Okay. So, won't do anything for this playthrough. Okay, and then when you come in here, before you talk to these people with red exclamation marks, you want to go back outside. And head this way? Yeah, little scene right here. Please, I'm begging you, let me through. My hometown was drawn into a battle. I need to get back there right away. I need to see Loretta and Mika. I need to see my family. Not a chance. No one is allowed to pass through beyond this point. Please, can't you make an exception just this once? Silence, merchant. If you keep causing trouble here, you're going to find yourself in a cell in the bridge's dungeon. bridge is done. Bridge? What? Bridge of what? Oh, because this is a bridge. I was thinking like a bridge on a ship, not bridge as in like the physical. Right, anyway. Please don't do that. If I can't go back and see them, maybe I can at least find out if they're alright. Seems like they were arguing about something. Yeah, it sounded like he was in trouble, though. I wonder if there's anything we can do for him. I'd like to help, but I'm not sure how we could. Huh? Where did he go, anyway? Oh well, I suppose there's no point worrying about that now. We've got our own things to focus on. Or, we could worry about it. Is he back on the highway? I think he's back on the highway. Yeah. I think he is. So this is one of those like little hidden quests, but this one is much more hidden than normal. But starting in this game, you actually get more freedom of movement than in previous ones. Help! What was that? It sounds like someone's being attacked by monsters. We need to find them. Gotcha. And I'm guessing from back here? Oh. Yeah, oh yeah, there he is. Is it my merchandise you want? Don't come in closer. These Septium crafts were made by my wife. They're very important to me. Ah, stay back, please. Ugh, we're gonna have to intervene. Right. Just walked straight
have to
into
fight.
it.
Let's move.
Ooh, 17,000 damage. That's a lot of
Leave
damage.
this to me. Take this.
Ooh, we got a
my
zero
turn.
arts. We'll just go with the
Try
biggest
this.
one, just cause. Definitely overkill, but why not? Nice, nice.
Oh, we did it!
Yes, we did. Good job, Elliot. Ooh, I'm saved. Thank you, all of you. You saved my life. We're just glad we showed up in time. If you don't mind me asking, how did you come to be here anyway? Well, you see, I heard the village where I live was drawn into a battle. I tried to get back there, but I couldn't. So I thought if I could get to Keldek, I might be able to find out whether my family was alright. Unfortunately, I forgot how monsters are attracted to my merchandise. Septian crafts, huh? Yeah, monsters seem to love Septium and Sepith. That wasn't too bright. The monsters have been even tougher around here lately, too. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Still, I can't just give up. No matter what it takes, I need to know whether my family's safe or not. In that case, allow us to escort you to Keldek. You mean it? I agree. We can't simply turn our backs on you after hearing your story. This is all that we can really do for you, but please allow us to help. I'm in. Guess I'm in too. Doesn't sound like anything I say would change their minds. You'd really do that for me? Thank you so much. I really would appreciate it. With everyone on board with the idea, they made their way to Keldek. Oh, we don't have to actually escort him? Wow. Thanks a lot. I'll be fine from here on. Sorry about taking up your time, when I'm sure you've got other things to be taken care of. You can say that again. This is the last thing we should be doing. Celine, shh. No worries. We'd be willing to help you find some leads on your family's whereabouts too, if you want. Thanks, but I'd feel terrible for taking up even more of your time. Besides, I trust in the fact that Adios would never abandon them. I know they're safe and sound somewhere. Darling? Huh? Daddy! It's Daddy! Oh, Adios. Thank goodness you're safe. I could say the same thing. We escaped last night and have been taking shelter at the church here. But we were worried sick about you. Are you okay, Daddy? Of course, I'm just fine. A fact which I owe to these folks here. They saved me when I was on the way here. Is that so? Thank you for saving my husband. No, not at all. We're just happy to see a family reunited. Guess your prayers were hard after all. I really don't know how to thank you all. I guess the least I can do is leave this with you. Received red pendulum. It's a pretty decent one. Oh wow, this is really nice. Did you make it yourself? It's one of the goods that Loretta and I made together. I hope you're able to get some use out of it. We'll be heading back to the church now. Once again, thank you so much for saving Albel. Take care of yourselves. We will, thank you. See you later. I'm glad everything worked out for them. Me too. Now we just need to reunite you with your dad. Thanks, Fee. That means a lot to me. Alright, gang, what's the plan? We should probably move on and make up for lost time, but it's your call. I don't think there's anything else we can do, so we should be fine just teleporting back to the Twin Dragons Bridge. Yeah, let's head back. Quest, a cry for help, completed. Yeah, and here we are, back at the Twin Dragons Bridge. We will go back inside. And I think we're actually going to end this episode right here, and next episode we'll continue on by talking to these guys and then continuing with the main story. So yeah, sounds like a plan to me. Yeah, that's Green's face. Anyway, until then, I will see y'all in the next video. Goodbye for now.